The journey of a lipstick begins here, in the raw ingredient storage. Waxes, oils, and pigments are carefully cataloged.
Precise measurements of pigment are poured into the industrial mixer. The blades ensure a perfectly even distribution of color. Once melted and mixed, the hot liquid is piped into metal molds. Precision is key to avoid air bubbles.
Automated systems handle the delicate assembly process, placing the finished bullets into their signature gold cases.
Before production starts, raw materials like these wax blocks are stored in climate-controlled warehouses.
In the mixing room, base oils and waxes are heated in large stainless steel vats to create the lipstick's foundation. Thousands of pigment variations are stored here, ready to create any shade imaginable, from crimson to coral. Before mixing, every batch of pigment is scanned and verified against the formulation database to ensure accuracy.
Solid waxes are weighed to the milligram. This precision determines the lipstick's final texture and durability.
Hot oils are introduced to the mixture, beginning the process of blending color with the moisturizing base.
Solid blocks of concentrated pigment and wax are added to the heated mixture, melting down to enrich the color intensity.
High-speed agitation ensures the pigment particles are microscopic and perfectly dispersed for a smooth application.
Temperature control is critical. The mixture is maintained at exactly 75 degrees Celsius to keep the waxes in a liquid state. Different formulations require specific melting points. This darker shade is processed at a slightly higher temperature of 85 degrees.
For matte formulas, the mixture is thicker. Heavy-duty spiral mixers fold the ingredients together slowly to prevent air bubbles.
Small batches are first tested in the lab. Every gram of pigment is accounted for.
To ensure a smooth texture, pigments are often sifted by hand for experimental batches.
The pigment is then dispersed into the oil phase, creating a concentrated color slurry.
On the production floor, this process happens on a massive scale. Base and pigment merge in heated tanks.
Color consistency is paramount. Every batch is visually checked against a master standard.
Final additions, like fragrance or moisturizing oils, are added just before the molding process. This deep wine shade requires thorough blending to ensure the dark pigments don't settle.
For shimmery finishes, thousands of tiny gold pearl beads are poured into the mix.
They must be evenly suspended throughout the formula to give the final lipstick a uniform sparkle.
The 3-roll mill is the final step for pigment grinding. It crushes any remaining particles to micron size. The result is an ultra-smooth, intensely colored paste, ready for the final melt.
This milling process intensifies the color and creates the signature creamy texture of high-end lipstick.
The finished pigment concentrate is collected, ready to be combined with the wax and oil base. Now fully combined, the formula is melted one last time and kept agitated to prevent separation. The hot liquid is transferred to the filling line hopper, where it will be kept hot until the moment it enters the mold.
The molten mixture is transferred to the filling line while still hot, maintaining a precise viscosity for molding.
Automated nozzles fill dozens of molds per minute. The timing must be perfect to prevent spills or air pockets.
Meanwhile, the packaging line prepares the empty cases. These silver tubes will soon house the finished product. The liquid is poured slightly over the brim. As it cools, the wax will contract, so overfilling is necessary.
Once slightly cooled, a scraper blade removes the excess material, creating a perfectly flat base for the bullet.
The filled molds enter a cooling tunnel. Rapid chilling solidifies the waxes and oils into a stable bullet shape. Once solid, automated vacuum heads gently extract the delicate lipstick bullets from the molds without damaging them.
The bullets are then inserted directly into the base of the tubes, securing them for use.
To achieve that mirror-like shine, the lipsticks pass through a process called flaming. Controlled fire melts the outer layer. This instantly removes any microscopic imperfections from the mold, leaving a flawless, glossy surface.
Despite automation, the human eye is still the best tool for spotting cosmetic defects.
High-speed lasers etch the brand logo onto the casing with microscopic precision, permanent and elegant.
Traceability is ensured by printing a unique batch code and expiration date on every single unit. Automated sensors detect even the slightest misalignment. Defective units are instantly removed from the line.
Finally, the protective caps are pressed onto the tubes. The product is now sealed and ready for boxing. Robotic arms handle the final packaging, ensuring gentle handling and perfect counts for every box.
High-speed cartoners erect, fill, and seal the individual boxes faster than the eye can follow.
Bundles are shrink-wrapped for security and distribution to retailers worldwide.
From raw pigment to finished palette, thousands of lipsticks are produced every single hour. Ready for shipment, these products will soon find their way to makeup bags around the globe.
A final random sampling ensures that the packaging meets all retail standards before leaving the facility. This facility produces over 1 million units per month, supplying markets in over 50 countries.
The result of this complex engineering is a simple, perfect glide of color.
From subtle nudes to dramatic berries, the chemistry remains the same, only the pigments change.
Opacity and texture are rigorously tested to ensure a single swipe provides full coverage.
Packaging must withstand the rigors of shipping and daily use in a handbag.
Stability tests simulate extreme conditions, ensuring the product won't melt in your pocket or purse on a hot day.
Microbiological safety is the highest priority. Every batch is cultured to guarantee it is free of contaminants.
Between colors, the entire line undergoes a rigorous sanitization process to prevent cross-contamination.
Even as production runs, chemists are already developing next season's shades and textures.
The industry is also evolving, with new initiatives for sustainable and refillable packaging solutions.
Day and night, the line never stops, driven by global demand for beauty products.
Behind the automation, it's the skilled workforce that ensures quality in every tube.
A perfect blend of science, engineering, and art. As the shift ends, the latest batch begins its journey to stores.
Thank you for joining us inside the factory.
Even with the most stringent protocols, the human element remains a variable in the controlled environment.
Precision at every step is crucial. As the process concludes, we ensure every component meets the highest standards.